Came down here again.
Of course, I have to.
Okay, so explain. What are you doing now? What are you doing now?
Well, we are about to put the newly re-chassied OG back on the street, and we swapped back over to ProCharger. Man, we kind of had to.
So we went back to ProCharger.
We went back to ProCharger.
But what about the power plant?
What about what?
The power plant itself is
it's the same motor. No, the same engine. It's still a 540 big block Chevy.
Okay.
We upped the compression just a little bit in it, but no, same big block. We didn't change a whole lot other than everything. So
it sounds cool shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It sounds
yeah.
really good.
Well, you know, we've always loved ProChargers, and whenever we swapped over to turbo, you know how it is, man. It's the next best thing, and before too long, everybody could be pulling the ProChargers off and going back turbo. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the way it is, man. And if they didn't have that, I'm gonna call it a rivalry.
Okay.
If Precision didn't have a rivalry with ProCharger, then they wouldn't consistently press each other to make themselves better.
100%.
So now, right now, it seems like everybody's swapping from turbos to ProCharger, and then who knows, next year. They pick up a lot of their power out the back. Yes. And when you race on the street, this is the surface we have right here. And the best chance, that's right, the best chance of going fast is early on the street.
You need to leave.
You gotta leave.
You need to leave.
You can't on the street, you can't take the turbos, and you can't make 80 pounds of boost out the back and bring it all in out the back, because you're not gonna have any surface out there.
Just make a quick example. If you get your small block car, right,
Mm-hmm.
you run 80 pounds on the street. Mm-hmm. How much boost do you think you could run on the street that you still go somewhere besides going sideways?
25.
So you talk about 80 pounds, 3,600 plus to the crank, 4,000 to the crankshaft, and you go to the street and you run maybe 1,800, 2,000 horses tops, and it's sketchy already.
Yeah. So the difference between the ProCharger versus the turbos is that we just now dynoed this. There's what it made right there. 2350 is what that ProCharger made. 0.4. If it would have been 0.5, I'd go ahead and take the 51. But so last time we dynoed that here on your dyno with the turbos,
same engine,
turbos, same engine, same transmission, you know, all that stuff. It made 3,400 at 40 pounds of boost. So that's a little tough to swallow, you know, the fact that we just made 1,000 less, but when we got here, we made 1,800. The first pull was 1,800, and we've already had this car at the track, and it's been faster than it's ever been with the 3,400 horsepower.
That's crazy, right?
Yes.
And I don't think most of people realize how important it is to leave.
It is.
Right? And
it is.
when you're using a centrifugal blower, a roots blower, a screw blower, even a nitrous. Those 4 combinations have such a large advantage over the turbo combination to leave the line. And then the turbo always try to go after, right? And if you don't have the surface or the length or both, there's no chance.
That's right.
There's no chance. You can't chase it.
Yep.
You try it, but you can't chase it.
Well,
right?
and then you also got to think things like there's no wastegates. We don't have to that thing direct drive off of the crankshaft. So if we want to kill a little bit of power, we leave on 100 less RPM. If we want to kill a little bit of power, if we feel that thing start shaking out there, reach up and short shift it. You know what I mean? And it kills boost as you go.
Power.
Kills power. So, you know, they say, you know, and a lot of people have swapped over. Ryan did it this year. You know, Axeman's had a lot of success on the street with his car, and it's pretty simple. It seems like the simple way to make power, and you take the 1,000 horsepower less, and that car will out 60 foot the MPK car. And if we try hard enough, we haven't yet. Okay. We've only got 13 passes on it, but if we try hard enough, it'll probably out 330 it too.
Oh, I bet. Because more likely that he's going to stay hooked longer, right? And
it makes that power right then. As soon as I put my foot to the floor, let off the button, it makes that 2350.
Yeah, you can see the graph.
And it's going to make it
you guys
pretty
can
much
see the graph
way.
right there. Yep. It's a nice step
straight up.
And it goes there, and then you can't make anymore. But guess what? You are several cars ahead.
That's right.
Right? So it doesn't matter anymore how much more power the other guy has.
Oh, yeah. No, the MPK car is going to have 30 mile an hour on this car. But by then, it's not really going to matter. So, yep. So,
well, you guys here. So, first appearance of the vehicle on the Dyno over here. I bet we're going to see this thing again. I know that you guys are never content with whatever power we make.
We make changes nonstop.
So we're gonna maybe see this thing trying camshafts, trying different overdrives, trying different stuff. Yep. Transmission, rear end. We talk about that, right?
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna change the rear gear for sure. You know, things like that. We're just gonna keep on trying. We're gonna see how it does on the street. First off, we're supposed to be, and the reason that we didn't bring it here first was because we were supposed to be already filming the street stuff. So. And it got pushed off till after Christmas, so we had a little bit of free time. We came down here, got the tune-up right, and now we'll go to a decent surface at the track and try to slow it down.
Good deal. So, well, check out some good videos and good stuff that we did today, and well, I hope you guys enjoy. I did.
Thank you, man.